I kind of just want to talk about Valheim for a little bit. I was just hanging out with a couple of friends one night, and they always do this to me. They force me to buy or download some game that I've never heard about, and they expect me to play it with them for the next 2 or 3 months. And I downloaded the game, and I started playing it, and I found that I really enjoyed myself. I think the creature and enemy design in this game is really cool. On the one hand, you have little greylings and grey dwarves. They're just these little balls of root that have these malicious and evil souls, and they just attack everything and everyone they come across. Standard skeletons, blobs, bats kind of thing. You have trolls in the game, these giant blue, big-nosed dorks that walk around the Black Forest just helping you out with your daily chores. It has this really cool food, health, hunger system that's just like, you kill the boar, you cook its meat, and then you eat it. You get a boost to health, but if you eat a bunch of berries you just grabbed a handful of out of a bush and you scarf them in your mouth, you get a bonus to stamina instead. And so throughout the game, you're just trying to balance this, like, do I want a lot of health for this fight? Do I want a lot of stamina? Like, what are you doing? Am I fishing? If I'm fishing, I want a lot of stamina. But if I'm going around and scavenging throughout the world, I probably want a decent chunk of health so that I can take a hit. If I'm fighting a big monster, then I definitely want a lot of health. I think my biggest criticism about Valheim, despite how much I really like the game, is the mindset grind set you have to have if you want to make progress in this game. I don't mind the grinding. I don't mind the enemy swarm when it happens, because the moments of downtime you have in this game are really what shine. I love cooking in this game. I love fishing in this game. I love making a fun house in this game. There are so many videos on YouTube talking about how to build a house in Valheim, and they're all just too complicated. I wouldn't recommend following any of them unless you're already a sweat and like 10, 50 days into the game. Real life days. The moment I crafted a carve, which is the good boat, and sailed out for the first time and just was introduced to the ocean biome in this game, damn, I'll never get that feeling again, but that was amazing. Ever since I started playing the game with friends, I kind of haven't stopped playing since. And that's a shame, because a lot of the people that I played this game with, the people that told me to buy this game, they don't play it anymore. They don't want to play it anymore. But that hasn't really stopped me from enjoying the game myself. Having a single player experience is totally fine in this game. It's a really fun survival crafting game that has a really good hook at the beginning. It's a little hard to get on your feet in the beginning of the game, but I honestly love it. It's, if it wasn't for Elden Ring, I think this would be like my favorite game of all time. There's so many things I want to talk about this game. There's so many things I want to gush about. There's so many more things about Valheim that I can just go on, but I don't want to. I want to catch my bus and go home. I think the sun is setting too. It's gonna get dark and cold, and that's when the spawn rate goes up, so I'm gonna get out of here.